The devastating California wildfires of 2025 wreaked havoc across the state, leaving a trail of destruction in some of the most affluent neighborhoods, including Malibu, Beverly Hills, and Montecito. These fires spared no one, forcing even Hollywood's elite to flee their homes, often with little more than the clothes on their backs. Multi-million-dollar estates, priceless memorabilia, and irreplaceable family treasures were reduced to ash, reminding everyone that nature's fury knows no boundaries. In the aftermath, many celebrities found themselves grappling with unimaginable loss. What follows are the personal stories of those who lost everything and their journeys toward rebuilding. In 2025, Chris Hemsworth's Malibu estate, a stunning property that he had carefully renovated to reflect his family's values of sustainability and comfort, was destroyed in the devastating California wildfires. The sprawling estate, designed with a mix of modern aesthetics and eco-friendly materials, had been a sanctuary for Hemsworth, his wife Elsa Pataki, and their 3 children. It was not just a home but a space where they celebrated milestones, created memories, and showcased their commitment to living in harmony with nature. Tragically, the wildfires swept through the area with unprecedented speed, forcing the family to evacuate with little notice. Hemsworth and his family left behind heirlooms and artwork that held immense sentimental and financial value. Among the losses were personal keepsakes, rare photographs, and family treasures that had been collected over the years. Despite the heartbreak, Hemsworth's immediate priority was the safety of his loved ones. The actor later shared his evacuation experience on social media, expressing gratitude for his family's safety and for the firefighters who risked their lives battling the flames. His words reflected a grounded perspective, emphasizing that while material possessions can be replaced, the lives of loved ones are irreplaceable. Following the loss of his home, Hemsworth became a vocal advocate for wildfire relief efforts. Leveraging his global platform, he raised awareness about the need for stronger wildfire prevention measures and increased support for firefighting resources. Hemsworth also partnered with local and international organizations to provide aid to those displaced by the fires, donating significant sums to relief funds. In interviews, he spoke candidly about the emotional toll of losing his home, sharing his journey of resilience and his determination to rebuild. Hemsworth's response to the tragedy inspired many, as he focused on community support and climate awareness rather than personal loss. His ability to transform a heartbreaking experience into a rallying call for change highlighted his character and commitment to using his influence for the greater good. While his Malibu estate may have been lost to the flames, Hemsworth's advocacy for fire prevention and recovery efforts ensures his impact endures far beyond the devastation. In 2025, Oprah Winfrey faced the heartbreaking destruction of her Montecito mansion as wildfires tore through the area. The estate, renowned for its beauty and serenity, was more than just a home. It was a reflection of her legacy. Filled with priceless memorabilia, an extensive library of rare books, and carefully curated artwork, the mansion held decades of personal and professional history. Among the losses were irreplaceable items connected to her career, including awards, letters from influential figures, and keepsakes from her groundbreaking talk show. The destruction was a profound personal blow, representing not just material loss, but the erasure of a space that had been a sanctuary for Oprah and her loved ones. Despite her grief, Oprah's immediate focus turned to her neighbors and the broader Montecito community. She publicly expressed her heartbreak over the devastation, while extending support to those who were also affected. Oprah was seen visiting evacuation centers, offering comfort and resources to displaced families. Her emotional response was not just about her own loss, but also about the collective pain of seeing a cherished community ravaged by fire. Her words of resilience and hope resonated with many, emphasizing the importance of unity in the face of disaster. In true Oprah fashion, her response didn't stop at words. She donated millions of dollars to wildfire relief funds, focusing on rebuilding efforts for local residents who had lost their homes. She also spearheaded initiatives to support firefighters and first responders, recognizing their heroic efforts during the crisis. Partnering with local organizations, Oprah provided funding for temporary housing and recovery programs to help displaced families get back on their feet. Oprah's generosity and leadership during the aftermath of the fires became a beacon of hope for many. Her actions exemplified the strength of community and the power of giving, inspiring others to contribute to recovery efforts. While her Montecito mansion may no longer stand, Oprah's commitment to rebuilding lives and strengthening her community ensures that her legacy continues to shine brightly, even in the face of profound loss. In 2025, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth faced a devastating sense of déjà vu as their Malibu home was destroyed in the California wildfires. This marked the second time they experienced such a loss, having rebuilt their home after the 2018 Woolsey fire reduced their original property to ashes. The couple had poured their hearts into creating a new sanctuary, one designed to reflect their personal style and values. Losing it again to the relentless wildfires was an emotional and painful experience, underscoring the fragility of material possessions in the face of nature's fury. For Miley, the loss was deeply personal, as the home held not only sentimental value, but also countless items tied to her career and artistry. Among the irreplaceable possessions were handwritten lyrics, awards, and beloved instruments that had accompanied her on her musical journey. In an emotional statement, Miley shared her reflections on how the fire reminded her of what truly matters: family, safety, and the people she loves. Her words echoed a theme of resilience, emphasizing that while possessions can be lost, the memories and spirit behind them endure. The couple turned their grief into action, using their platform to raise awareness about climate change, which has increasingly fueled the intensity and frequency of wildfires. Miley, known for her passionate advocacy, spoke openly about the need for systemic changes to combat the climate crisis. She encouraged her millions of followers to support environmental initiatives and stressed the importance of sustainable living. Liam, similarly, highlighted the importance of community and recovery, partnering with organizations to provide aid to those displaced by the fires. Together, Miley and Liam also contributed significantly to relief efforts, donating funds to assist victims and rebuild affected communities. Their actions inspired fans and followers to join in, creating a ripple effect of generosity. The couple's willingness to use their loss as a platform for advocacy demonstrated their resilience and commitment to making a difference. While the wildfires took away their home, Miley and Liam's response showed the power of turning personal tragedy into a force for positive change. Their ongoing efforts to address climate change and support affected communities ensure their legacy is about far more than music and film. It's about making the world a better place. In 2025, Lady Gaga faced the heartbreaking loss of her Los Angeles mansion to the devastating California wildfires. Her home was not only a personal sanctuary, but also a treasure trove of her illustrious career, housing iconic costumes, prestigious awards, and an extensive archive of music and memorabilia. Among the irreplaceable items lost were her original handwritten notes for hit songs, stage costumes from career-defining performances, and awards such as Grammys and Oscars that marked milestones in her journey as an artist. For Gaga, the mansion symbolized years of hard work, creativity, and personal growth, making the destruction deeply emotional. Following the loss, Gaga took to Instagram to share her heartbreak and express gratitude to the firefighters who risked their lives battling the flames. In her post, she emphasized the importance of safety and encouraged her followers to prioritize what truly matters: loved ones and community. Her message resonated with millions, as she spoke candidly about the emotional toll of the wildfire while expressing hope for recovery and resilience. Gaga also used her platform to amplify the voices of displaced residents, shining a light on their struggles and urging her audience to support relief efforts. In the aftermath of the fire, Lady Gaga launched a series of fundraising campaigns to aid wildfire victims. She partnered with local organizations to provide resources for displaced families, including temporary housing, food, and essential supplies. Her generosity extended beyond financial support, as she personally visited affected areas to meet with residents and offer words of comfort. Gaga's emphasis on community resilience became a central theme of her advocacy, inspiring others to come together and rebuild. Her efforts didn't stop at immediate relief. Gaga also spoke passionately about the broader implications of climate change and the urgent need for action. Through interviews, social media, and public appearances, she encouraged her followers to support environmental initiatives and contribute to long-term solutions for preventing future disasters. While the loss of her home was a devastating blow, Lady Gaga's response reflected her strength, compassion, and commitment to helping others. Her ability to transform personal tragedy into a movement of support and resilience has further solidified her reputation as an artist who uses her voice to inspire and uplift. In 2025, Pierce Brosnan faced the devastating loss of his Malibu beach home, a cherished retreat that had been a cornerstone of his family's life for years. The stunning property, known for its serene oceanfront views and artistic design, was more than a house. It was a sanctuary filled with personal and family memories. Brosnan and his wife, Keely Shea Smith, had lovingly curated the home, decorating it with artworks, family photographs, and mementos collected over decades. Watching it succumb to the wildfires was a heartbreaking experience for the actor, whose connection to the property went far beyond material value. During the fires, Brosnan shared personal accounts of the evacuation process, describing the emotional toll of fleeing a home that held so much significance. He spoke candidly about the pain of leaving behind items of sentimental value, including family heirlooms, original artworks, and personal treasures. Among the losses were keepsakes from his children's milestones, as well as memorabilia from his career, including items tied to his iconic role as James Bond. Witnessing the destruction of the home and its surroundings deeply affected him, emphasizing the fragility of the things we hold dear. In the aftermath, Brosnan channeled his grief into advocacy, using his platform to raise awareness about the growing threat of climate change and its role in exacerbating wildfires. A longtime environmental activist, he has been outspoken about the need for urgent action to address global warming and its consequences. Brosnan emphasized the importance of sustainable living and better land management practices to prevent such disasters from becoming even more frequent and severe. He also participated in numerous fundraising efforts for wildfire relief, contributing to organizations dedicated to aiding displaced families and supporting first responders. Brosnan has consistently used his voice to amplify the need for collective action, urging governments, corporations, and individuals to prioritize environmental protection. The loss of his Malibu home was a profound personal tragedy, but Pierce Brosnan's resilience and commitment to advocating for a healthier planet turned it into a platform for meaningful change. His efforts to bring attention to climate issues and support wildfire victims demonstrate his dedication to ensuring that future generations may be spared similar heartbreak. In 2025, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's Calabasas estate, known for its sprawling grounds and luxurious design, suffered significant damage in the California wildfires. Despite their extensive fire prevention measures, including a private firefighting team and state-of-the-art safety systems, the fires overwhelmed the property, highlighting the sheer unpredictability and intensity of the disaster. The estate, a symbol of their family's success and creativity, held countless personal and professional possessions that were irreplaceable. From family photo albums and mementos tied to their children's milestones to Kanye's original music archives and Kim's collection of custom couture, the loss was deeply personal and professionally impactful. The damage to their home disrupted their family life, forcing them to temporarily relocate with their 4 children. Kim shared the emotional strain of explaining the situation to their young kids, emphasizing the importance of safety and gratitude in moments of crisis. The couple also expressed sorrow over the loss of unique professional items, including unreleased music, designs, and creative projects stored on the property. These items represented years of collaborative work and individual achievements, adding to the weight of the destruction. In the aftermath, both Kim and Kanye made public statements reflecting on the unpredictability of wildfires and the growing risks posed by climate change. Kim acknowledged that even with resources and preventative measures, nature's power can be overwhelming. She used her platform to raise awareness about the importance of preparation and community support during such disasters. Kanye, who has often channeled personal experiences into his art, shared sentiments about resilience and the need to prioritize family and creativity over material possessions. True to their philanthropic efforts, the couple donated significant amounts to firefighting organizations and wildfire relief funds. Their contributions helped support first responders and provided aid to families displaced by the fires. Additionally, Kim highlighted specific charities on social media, encouraging her followers to contribute to recovery efforts. While the destruction of their estate was a profound loss, Kim Kardashian and Kanye West's response demonstrated their commitment to turning adversity into action. Their public reflections and financial contributions underscore the importance of community resilience and environmental awareness, ensuring their experience became a platform for helping others. In 2025, Leonardo DiCaprio's eco-friendly home in the Hollywood Hills suffered extensive damage during the California wildfires, a stark reminder of the growing threat of climate change. Designed with sustainability in mind, the property featured solar panels, energy-efficient systems, and environmentally conscious materials. The destruction of a home so carefully built to align with DiCaprio's environmental values was a deeply personal blow, underscoring the vulnerability of even the most thoughtfully constructed properties in the face of nature's increasing volatility. For DiCaprio, the loss was not only a personal tragedy, but also a powerful call to action. As one of Hollywood's most prominent environmental activists, he has long used his platform to advocate for climate change solutions. The fires intensified his dedication to this cause, driving home the urgency of addressing the conditions that contribute to these devastating events. In public statements following the disaster, DiCaprio expressed his heartbreak over the destruction, not just for himself, but for the countless families and communities displaced by the wildfires. He emphasized the need for systemic changes, calling for immediate action to reduce emissions, invest in renewable energy, and protect vulnerable ecosystems. In addition to his ongoing activism, DiCaprio played a key role in global fundraising efforts for wildfire recovery. Through the Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation, he donated significant funds to organizations providing relief to affected communities, supporting initiatives that range from temporary housing to the restoration of natural landscapes. He also partnered with international environmental groups to amplify their campaigns, urging governments and corporations to prioritize sustainability. DiCaprio's advocacy extended to high-profile events and social media, where he used his influence to raise awareness and inspire action. His ability to connect personal loss with a broader message about climate resilience resonated with millions of followers, reinforcing his commitment to creating a more sustainable future. Despite the destruction of his home, Leonardo DiCaprio's response to the wildfires exemplified his unwavering dedication to environmental protection. By turning his loss into a platform for advocacy and global action, he not only highlighted the dangers of climate change, but also inspired hope and determination in the face of one of the most pressing challenges of our time. In 2025, a rising Hollywood actor faced the devastating loss of their first home during the California wildfires, a tragedy that symbolized the unique struggles of those still finding their footing in the industry. Unlike many established celebrities with resources to recover quickly, this actor's journey highlighted the challenges of starting over when financial security and stability are not yet firmly in place. The home, a modest but cherished space, represented years of hard work, perseverance, and a first major milestone in a burgeoning career. The loss was deeply personal, as the house had been a sanctuary where they could escape the pressures of the entertainment world. Filled with sentimental items such as early scripts, audition tapes, and personal keepsakes, the fire destroyed not only their material possessions, but also the physical representation of their dreams. The rising actor shared emotional reflections on social media, expressing their grief over the memories tied to the home and the overwhelming sense of starting over from scratch. They spoke candidly about the fear and uncertainty of rebuilding, while navigating a demanding career in an industry known for its unpredictability. Amid the tragedy, the actor found solace in the support of their community. Friends, fans, and colleagues rallied around them, offering encouragement, temporary accommodations, and financial assistance. The actor noted how these acts of kindness helped them stay grounded during such a difficult time. Their vulnerability in sharing their story resonated with many, especially those who saw parallels in their own struggles to rebuild after personal loss. The experience inspired the actor to speak out about the importance of community resilience and preparedness in the face of disasters. They participated in local fundraising efforts, helping raise awareness and support for others affected by the wildfires. Their message emphasized that while material possessions can be replaced, the bonds formed through shared hardship are invaluable. Though the loss of their first home was a significant setback, the actors' story became one of resilience, hope, and perseverance. Their openness about the challenges they faced brought attention to the broader impacts of the wildfires on individuals striving to build their dreams, ensuring their experience became a voice for others navigating similar struggles. In 2025, a high-profile director, such as Steven Spielberg or Guillermo del Toro, faced the devastating loss of a cherished estate during the California wildfires. This home was not just a personal retreat, but also a repository of film history, filled with rare collectibles, original props, and invaluable archives chronicling decades of cinematic achievements. For a visionary filmmaker, such a collection represented a lifetime of creativity, collaboration, and cultural impact. The destruction of this estate was a significant blow not only to the director, but also to the broader film community, which viewed these items as pieces of cinematic heritage. Among the losses were original storyboards, film reels, and iconic props from beloved movies. In the case of a director like Guillermo del Toro, his collection could have included detailed maquettes, artwork, and other treasures from his imaginative worlds. For someone like Steven Spielberg, the archives might have housed memorabilia from timeless classics such as Jaws, E.T., and Jurassic Park. These items, many of which carried both historical and sentimental value, were irreplaceable, making the destruction deeply personal and culturally significant. Despite the magnitude of the loss, the director remained focused on preserving and restoring what could be salvaged. With the help of conservation experts, efforts were made to recover damaged materials and restore them to their former glory. The director also turned to digital archives, ensuring that any surviving content could be preserved for future generations. Their determination to safeguard the legacy of their work became a rallying point for the film industry, sparking discussions about the importance of protecting cultural artifacts in an era of increasing natural disasters. In the aftermath, the director used their platform to advocate for climate action and disaster preparedness, emphasizing the importance of protecting both personal and cultural treasures. They collaborated with organizations focused on wildfire prevention and recovery, donating significant funds and lending their influence to raise awareness. The loss of their estate was a painful chapter in the director's life, but their resilience and efforts to restore what remained underscored their dedication to their craft and its legacy. Through their actions, they inspired others in the creative community to prioritize preservation and climate awareness, turning a personal tragedy into a call for collective action. The emotional toll of losing a home to the California wildfires in 2025 was profound, even for celebrities accustomed to lives of privilege. While wealth and fame might provide resources for rebuilding, they do little to shield against the grief and devastation of losing the cherished sanctuary. For many stars, their homes were not just luxurious properties but spaces filled with memories, creativity, and personal history. Celebrities have spoken candidly about the psychological impact of seeing their homes reduced to ash. Miley Cyrus, for instance, described the heartbreak of losing personal treasures such as handwritten song lyrics and cherished awards. These items, while material, represented years of effort, passion, and achievement, making their loss feel deeply personal. Similarly, Oprah Winfrey mourned the destruction of her Montecito mansion, which housed an extensive collection of memorabilia from her career and life, a tangible archive of her journey. The realization that such irreplaceable items were gone forever weighed heavily on her and many others, underscoring the fragility of even the most seemingly secure aspects of life. Pierce Brosnan shared how difficult it was to flee his Malibu home, a place where his family had celebrated countless milestones, leaving behind artwork and keepsakes tied to his children's growth. The suddenness of the disaster left little time for preparation, forcing many to abandon items they once thought they could never live without. For celebrities like Leonardo DiCaprio, whose eco-friendly home was extensively damaged, the loss also carried a symbolic weight, highlighting the vulnerability of even the most thoughtful designs to nature's growing unpredictability. Despite their financial means, these stars expressed a shared vulnerability that transcends wealth and status. In the face of a natural disaster, their losses echoed the experiences of thousands of other Californians who also saw their homes destroyed. Public statements from figures like Kim Kardashian emphasized this connection, as she reflected on the unpredictability of wildfires and how they upend lives without discrimination. Celebrities often shared their gratitude for their family's safety, reminding the public that while possessions can be replaced, the lives of loved ones cannot. The emotional aftermath also included feelings of displacement and uncertainty. For rising stars who lost their first homes, like the young actor who fled a newly purchased property, the fires represented a crushing setback in both their personal and professional lives. Starting over from scratch, they relied on the support of friends, colleagues, and fans to find hope in rebuilding. These accounts reveal a universal truth. The pain of losing a home is not just about the physical space, but the memories, milestones, and sense of identity tied to it. Whether a modest starter house or a sprawling estate filled with accolades, a home reflects its owner's life and aspirations. The wildfires of 2025 reminded everyone, regardless of status, that no one is immune to nature's power, and that in the face of such loss, resilience and community support become essential. The resilience shown by celebrities after losing their homes in the 2025 California wildfires is a testament to their determination to rebuild stronger and better. Many stars have chosen to approach rebuilding with sustainability and fire resistance at the forefront, turning personal loss into an opportunity to inspire others. For instance, Chris Hemsworth, who has long advocated for environmental conservation, has focused on reconstructing his Malibu estate using fire-resistant materials, including concrete and metal, and implementing advanced wildfire prevention systems such as defensible space landscaping. Hemsworth's commitment to eco-friendly designs aligns with his family's values and serves as a model for sustainable rebuilding. Similarly, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth have decided to embrace cutting-edge fireproofing technologies in their new Malibu home. Learning from past tragedies, their plans include solar-powered systems, heat-resistant windows, and flame-retardant siding. The couple has publicly shared updates about their rebuilding journey, encouraging others to prioritize sustainable practices in their own homes. Their openness has inspired fans and homeowners in fire-prone areas to consider similar measures, demonstrating how personal resilience can lead to broader societal impact. Collaboration within Hollywood has also been a vital aspect of the rebuilding process. Celebrities like Oprah Winfrey have not only focused on restoring their own properties, but have also provided financial and emotional support to their neighbors. Oprah, known for her philanthropic spirit, has hosted community discussions on sustainable rebuilding and donated funds to initiatives that assist others in creating fire-resistant homes. This sense of mutual support has fostered a stronger sense of community among stars, many of whom have shared resources and knowledge to help one another rebuild. Additionally, actors like Leonardo DiCaprio and Pierce Brosnan have used their platforms to advocate for systemic changes in how homes are designed and constructed in wildfire-prone regions. Both have emphasized the importance of adopting eco-friendly, disaster-resistant building standards, advocating for these changes not only in Hollywood but also at a national level. DiCaprio's participation in fundraising efforts for green rebuilding projects has been particularly impactful, drawing significant attention and support to the cause. By choosing resilience over despair, these celebrities have turned personal tragedy into an opportunity for progress. Their emphasis on sustainability and community collaboration is setting a new standard for rebuilding after disasters, inspiring others to follow suit and creating a blueprint for a safer, greener future. Celebrities who lost their homes in the 2025 California wildfires have used their platforms to raise awareness about wildfire prevention, climate change, and the importance of community resilience. Their voices, amplified by millions of followers on social media and global media coverage, have brought attention to the systemic issues contributing to increasingly destructive wildfires. Stars like Leonardo DiCaprio have been at the forefront, using his well-established reputation as an environmental activist to speak about the urgent need for climate action. Through interviews, public statements, and social media campaigns, DiCaprio has highlighted the connection between global warming and the rise in wildfire frequency and intensity, urging policymakers to prioritize renewable energy and sustainable land management. Oprah Winfrey has also played a significant role in raising awareness, often sharing stories of resilience and recovery from the Montecito community. Her discussions on platforms like Super Soul Sunday and appearances on major talk shows have emphasized the importance of preparing for natural disasters and investing in resources to combat them. By sharing her personal loss, Oprah has inspired countless others to contribute to relief efforts and advocate for better policies to protect fire-prone areas. Similarly, Miley Cyrus and Liam Hemsworth have leveraged their influence to focus on climate education and wildfire prevention. Through heartfelt posts and interviews, Miley has encouraged her fans to support environmental organizations and adopt more sustainable practices. Her music, often tied to her personal experiences, has become another avenue to share her message about resilience and the fragility of material possessions. Kim Kardashian has taken a different approach, using her massive social media presence to promote actionable tips for fire prevention and safety. Her posts have included practical advice for families on creating defensible spaces around their homes and assembling emergency kits. Celebrities like Lady Gaga and Pierce Brosnan have also partnered with environmental nonprofits to host virtual panels and Q&A sessions, where they shared their insights on rebuilding and fireproofing homes. Their combined efforts have mobilized significant public interest, turning personal tragedy into a call for widespread action to mitigate future disasters. In addition to raising awareness, many celebrities have made substantial financial contributions to wildfire relief efforts, directly aiding firefighting services and supporting displaced families. Oprah Winfrey, known for her philanthropy, donated millions to local relief organizations focused on rebuilding homes and providing immediate assistance to those who lost everything. She also partnered with the American Red Cross to fund temporary housing for evacuees, ensuring that entire communities had a safety net as they began their recovery process. Leonardo DiCaprio, through his Leonardo DiCaprio Foundation, allocated significant funds to initiatives aimed at wildfire prevention and ecological restoration in affected areas. His donation supported not only relief efforts, but also reforestation projects and sustainable land management practices. DiCaprio's efforts have extended internationally, as he collaborated with global environmental organizations to drive larger conversations about the impacts of climate change and natural disasters. Lady Gaga launched a fundraising campaign through her social media platforms, encouraging her fans to contribute to a wildfire relief fund she helped create. In addition to her personal donations, Gaga partnered with brands she works with to raise additional money for first responders and community rebuilding projects. Her campaign garnered widespread attention and successfully raised millions of dollars, demonstrating the power of celebrity influence in mobilizing resources. Kim Kardashian and Kanye West made headlines for their contributions to local firefighting organizations. Recognizing the critical role these services played in protecting countless homes, they donated directly to fire departments and funded new equipment for future emergencies. The couple also highlighted smaller grassroots organizations that provided immediate aid to affected families, boosting their visibility and donations. Chris Hemsworth and Miley Cyrus have taken a collaborative approach, organizing virtual concerts and charity events that raised money for wildfire relief. These events brought together other celebrities, creating a sense of solidarity within the entertainment industry while directly aiding recovery efforts. By combining their financial resources and public platforms, these celebrities have significantly contributed to relief efforts and inspired others to take action. Their donations and campaigns have not only supported immediate recovery, but also laid the groundwork for long-term solutions to address the growing threat of wildfires.